Hello, welcome back. What? God, not what again? Sorry. Oh, welcome back. Oh dear, we're not supposed to be here clearly. Welcome back to Nethergate Resurrection. Well done, Jeff. Get me to test you. Fuck's sake. No, it's alright. I like the meme. You manage to catch the attention of a flittering, giggling tree sprite as it leaps from branch to branch. It looks down at you curiously, as if it's never seen a human before. What's your job? Hehe, I don't have a job, silly. I'm a sprite. So, do you like being a sprite? Yeah. Leaps to a different branch. You're a human, right? Yes, I'm a human. Unfortunately. It peers closely at you. You're humans, aren't you? I just said. Humans are boring. It wrinkles its nose, makes a raspberry noise at you, and flies away. Twat. Playful little gremlin. Yeah, we're here in Castle 8th Dock today. The location of my next main quest. So this is going to be exciting, isn't it? Is this going to be the same? A sprite. Raspberry. I can't believe some sprites just farted at me. From their mouths, no less. Fairy warrior. The fairy guard is, like most of his kind, tall, thin, and haughty. He stares down at you with disdain. What? The idea of teaching him a little bit of humility is very appealing. Yeah, it bloody is. You ask him a few questions. He doesn't respond. What are your duties? He says nothing. He stays completely still. He's very poised and dutiful. You have to give him that. I don't have to. Castle 8th Dock! Alright, you don't need to yell at me. You've heard tales of the grandeur of the buildings the Romans build, but even your imagination couldn't conjure up visions of architectural glory like this fairy castle. You have to press on though. You have to find the Eye of Cathrak. Duty calls. Holy shit. Arrival, the contract, Goagnar. What? Oh right, this is chapter 4. Cathrak's Eye. When their front ranks had fallen, the next stood on the prostrate. Don't stand on my prostate. Might feel nice though. Stood on the prostrate forms and fought from them. When these were cast down, the survivors, standing as if it were a mound, hurled darts at our troops or caught and returned our javelins. Julius Caesar. Try talking normally, Julius Caesar. I can understand that. Fool of a took. You listen at the gate. You can clearly hear the sounds of wild drunken celebration. There is music and song, and the annoying high-pitched giggles of sprites and fairy maidens. Oh, maidens, eh? Someone is throwing a wild party, and you clearly aren't invited. Who says? I haven't tried to enter yet. North Wing! Realm of the King Lord Relator. Kind Lord Relator. Well, if he's kind, let me in. Not very kind if I can't bloody come in. South Wing! Realm of the Dread Lord Borak. My wife. I've never seen it. Don't even. Oh, there's another floor. Why is this whole map? Oh wait, it's not. Wait. Oh, before Castle 8th Dock. Castle 8th Dock. I didn't realise it changed. Entry hall. What the hell? Yeah, I never actually realised it changes mid-map. Well then. What have we got over here? Oh, South Wing again. I know I had to pass by the other signs to get down here to these ones. Hall of Remembrance. Let's not go in there yet. Sounds important. I remember this area. Oh yeah, there's a thing in there. The Eye of Cathrak down there. You're standing in a gallery, looking down on a large chamber 30 feet below. There is a pedestal in the middle of the chamber. There is nothing sitting on the pedestal. What? Do I need eyes to see the eye? You aren't sure what might have been on display in this place of honour, so you look around. A sign to the north says Eye of Cathrak. Oh no! The goal of your quest was here, but now it's gone. Where could it be? Probably throwing a party with it. This altar is bright, shiny, and refreshingly clean of bloodstains, or other grisly signs of druidic practices. In fact, it seems like the altar is mainly here. Mainly here as a good place to put the offering bowl. Being here gives you a strange feeling, simultaneously comfortable and frightened. like you're in the presence of something ancient and powerful. It likes you, but that could change at any moment, at the slightest misstep. There is a large bronze bowl in the middle of the altar. The words "Give generously" are etched around the lip. Do you put some money in the bowl? Yeah, I've got plenty of it. When you start to put a few coins into the bowl, you feel uncomfortable. You feel compelled to keep giving. Oi! To put some more money in. As you do, the money immediately disappears. Eventually, you stop at 100 coins. The bowl glows warmly, and you get a feeling of extreme satisfaction. Unfortunately, that's all that happens. Bollock. Well, whatever. I'll go with it. You never know, it might change something somewhere. Can I do it again? Oh, wait. You place another 100 coins into the bowl. They disappear instantly. The bowl glows and you get a feeling of extreme relaxation and well-being. The stress leaves your muscles. You feel much better now. It's a full recovery. More? No, that was just the same again. Is it just a full recovery now? Oh wait, that said a delightful feeling. Huh? Place 100 coins in the bowl, it glows warmly, and again you feel energized. However, instead of recuperating you, it makes you feel stronger, more self-assured. It's a delightful feeling. Oh, experience. Is this just like keep giving 100 gold and you get infinite experience? You pour even more money into the ravenous bowl, and once again it rewards you. You feel infused with magical energy. It almost seems like your fingers are glowing, ready to spray fire and ice onto your enemies. What's that done for our hero? Oh, gave us War Circle by the look of it. A point of War Circle. Oh, maybe not. Didn't give Bridget any. More? Boost the transmission. More. Oh, you pour money into the bowl, eager to discover what new reward it will bestow upon you. When the last coin falls in and vanishes, there is a bright flash of light. A lovely, perfectly laundered pair of pants is now sitting on the altar. What the hell? Oh god, Silac, not again. What do you mean £20? £20? Pants of Power. Prevents 8% damage. How have I got hardy pants? Oh, alright, Warriors played. £20 though. Well, you're the carrying one, so there you go, I guess. Here, have some new pants. I mean, some old pants. Some other pants. Where have they gone? They just vanished. Who got them? I don't know, those pants just vanished. Alright, cheers bowl for the pants. Well, once again you place 100 coins into the bowl, you wait for your reward, then you wait more. Nothing happens. You don't even get a warm, satisfied feeling. You start to get angry. How could the bowl abandon and betray you like this? But still, nothing happens. Eventually you have to turn and go. There's nothing more to get from this place. Great. Thanks for they're probably used as well. Used pants, as in underwear. Hall of defeated foes. That's a lot of enemies. This hall contains the statues of creatures defeated by the lords of Castle Aethdoc. Legendary stags, fierce Fomorians, not fountains, competing fairies. Each is immortalized in this stately hall. Amazing. I'm so in awe of your talents, lords of Aethdoc Castle. You're amazing. You go, girl. Slay, queen. Yeah, right. Well, I guess we have to go to the southern wing first. What was this? This hall contains statues of previous lords of Castle Aethdoc. The name of each is etched in the pedestal underneath. You notice that the largest statue is of Cathrak, first lord of Castle Aethdoc. Well, I can't look at the others for some reason, so what's the point of mentioning the name etched underneath if I can't look at them and find out their names? God. You gave me the promise of lore, but then you stole it away from me. Can I go to these places? What the hell? Why did I get sucked down the stairs when I casted Piercing Sight? I don't know. I was just trying to see if there was anything down here. Oh god, it didn't even give me the text. I don't know. Don't know what happened there. This is the entry hall for the southern wing of Castle Aethdoc. There are guards posted to the east and west, packed with alert. Oh, and heavily armed guards. Right. The guard posts are. I thought it was talking about the guards are being packed with alertness. They're watching you closely, but they don't seem to be ready to stop you. Something doesn't seem right. Though everything here from the walls to the floor, from the walls and floor to the guard's armor is clean and shiny, there is the smell of blood in the air, and some of the guards show signs of recent wounds. There has been battle here recently. What's going on, lads? When you approach, this creature starts to look nervous. What do you mean creature? It's a guard. The fairy eyes you carefully. Well, it is a creature. We're all creatures, aren't we? Trying to decide if, in these turbulent times, it is safe to be seen talking to you. It finally errs on the side of safety and remains silent. It. What happened to he? To the east, the two closed gates open to admit you. Someone must want you welcome, whatever it said. Which path do we take? This one. I'm gonna nick your stuff. I am as well. Cheers for the warm welcome, lads. Why is there just a missing wall here? Get me to test your games first. I find everything, seriously. How many people tested this? Is that the man up there? Lord Indigo? Red carpet as well. This is clearly blue or purple. Hi. What are you saying? Well, look at you, fancy man. Fallen on any swords lately? You meet a fairy lord, beautifully decked out in silk clothes and priceless jewellery. He looks down at you the way these creatures tend to do, as if they're doing a favour just talking to you. I'm Lord Indigo, acting lord of the southern hall of Castle Aethdoc. As you have been chosen by my superiors, I greet you to our battle-torn castle with the necessary honour. I welcome you. Whatever. What's your job? He's a lord. I was the advisor to Lord Drak until he was slain. Oh, what? In a treacherous and cowardly manner by his brother. Now I am acting as his successor temporarily, watching over Castle Aethdoc until matters may be resolved. Tell me about Lord Drak. From Castle Aethdoc, Lord Barack ruled Barack Obama, ruled in times of war and strife. His spies and other agents struck fear into the hearts of anyone. Oh no, that makes sense. Any foolish enough to challenge our might. Never mind, I was about to complain again about another typo, but it's fine. It's fine. You get a pass this time, Jeff. Lord Drak was murdered in his chambers by the hand of Romans, hired by Lord Relator. For this, I, his closest advisor, have decided to call in the blood debt. I seek revenge. What happened to the Romans? This small band of Romans were already here, and they took the Eye of Cathrak with them. Fuck. They tried to take the skull as well, but some random fairies got it back for me somehow. I don't know how that happened. Don't know how a couple of fairies managed it. I guess the Romans couldn't see them. Murderous creatures that Lord Relator would hire them shows. Oh, that Lord Relator would hire them shows that just how morally bankrupt he is. Sorry, I'm trying to read ahead a little bit. Reading is difficult lately. Lord Indigo says, "How are you doing, envoy? I remind you that I am required to give you all necessary assistance. Please don't hesitate to consume some of my valuable time." Already doing it. Who is Lord Drak's brother? Lord Relator is the sibling of poor Lord Drak. He was the peacetime lord, keeping things tranquil when there were no disputes. Without Lord Drak, he will not be able to rule properly. That makes it even more necessary for me to take revenge. Tell me about Lord Drak. I already did that one, didn't I? I'd like to know more about Castle Aethdoc. Well, I wouldn't, but... Castle Aethdoc is a power in Shadowvale, watching over and settling disputes between its fairy residents. Lord Drak ruled the south half, and Lord Relator had the north half. Do you mean has? Because he's still alive. Formerly, Lord Drak and Lord Relator, brothers, shared in the tasks. Then, some decades back, they had a falling out. Recently, their argument ended in blood. Now, we are tormented day and night by the vile celebrations of the treacherous creatures to the north. They are a bother to you? I could kill them, you know. I'm good at that kind of thing. Holy shit, don't know if you heard that. It messed me up when I said that kind of thin instead of thing. Not that I'm any stranger to misspeaking. Their laughter and singing torments us day and night. Lord Relator's toadies mill about him constantly, flattering and bowing. You should be able to slip into the chaos unnoticed. Not if the gates are closed. I'm seeking the Eye of Cathrak. Yes, I know that you seek the Eye of Cathrak. Yeah, because I just told you. News travels. Well, it's gone. Lord Relator told them they could have it in return for the murder. He didn't intend for them to escape with it, but they managed anyway. Those crafty Romans don't know anything about magic, but somehow they escaped the magic castle without the lords getting one over on them. How did that happen, eh? To get to the eye, you will need my help. You see, I know where it is. I thought they took it. But before I speak, you must help me take my revenge. What must I do to win your aid? He just said help him take his revenge. How about the question instead being, how can I take revenge? Even now, Lord Relator is leading an obscene celebration. Carousing for hour upon hour. I don't know how you say that word. Hour, that is. I know how to say carousing. No, I don't. He's overjoyed at the results of his treachery. In this turmoil comes my best chance for vengeance. I wish you to go through the back tunnel into the north half of Castle Aethdoc and kill Lord Relator. Yeah, that would be easy enough, won't it? He's a bloody lord. If you do this righteous deed, I will tell you where you can find the Eye of Cathrak. Where is the tunnel? I will direct you to the very same tunnel the Romans used to gain access to our side of the castle, and from there to Drak's sanctum. It is to the west of here, in a storeroom. Your approach should be completely unexpected. There will be some magical barriers in the tunnels. I know how to deal with those, but I'm sure you'll be able to figure out how to bring them down. What if someone didn't have break barrier yet? They had to go off on a whole adventure to figure out the spell. Where is Lord Drak's sanctum? Lord Drak was understandably very cautious. He lived in his inner sanctum, at the highest level of this tower, the inner sanctum, Daniel. You may wish to look around this half of the castle, by the way. You may find things which would be helpful to you. Are you telling me I have free reign to loot this castle? Eye of Cathrak. What do you want? Well, why do you want Relator dead? Maybe because he killed Drak? Haven't you gathered that by now? Lord Relator is jolly and outgoing on the outside, but do not be fooled. He is lethal, and without the calm of Lord Drak to restrain him in times of trouble, he will grow far worse. Not only do I wish revenge, I wish justice for our people. Are you sure Relator is not expecting your revenge? He straightens up proudly. I am one of Lord Drak's men. Deceit is my tool and trade. I have, through varied means, tricked Lord Relator into thinking that I have taken his side, and that he has nothing to fear from us. I leave it to you to show him just how fatally wrong he was. Oh, sneaky bastard. Silver hair, silver skin, silver tongue. Is this what Lord Drak would want? Lord Drak did much which you would find cruel or vicious in his work. He expected no absolution for this. He simply did what needed doing. I am trying to do the same. Yee, Yugi boy. I was trying to do a Pegasus voice, but I was kind of half-arsing it a bit. Fairy wine, there's more of it. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was it. This creature. Okay, at least it doesn't say it's a guard. What is it? Fairy man. It's not fairy. What if it was a furry man? That'd be scary, wouldn't it? You know what those furries are like? Oh wait, I am one. Exactly. I know them better than anyone. I imagine these are all just... Yeah, whatevs. I ain't got time for them. Drak was the military leader for Shadowvale. He is also in charge of spying. He is? Do you mean he was? Look, you've changed. Drak was the military leader. He is, as in is, also in charge of spying. For fuck's sake. I swear. I'm like the best proofreader in the world. I catch all of them, don't I? Don't ever think I don't pay attention. I may come off as a buffoon, but I know what's going on. I see everything. He was also in charge of spying and related intelligence gathering tasks. This room is the centre of his operations planning. There are maps and accounts of troop movements everywhere ready for analysis. What's more intriguing though is the platform in an alcove at the northeast corner of the room. There's nothing on it but a kneeling pad and a lit brazier. Burning acrid incense. Seems like a strange thing to have in a room like this. No, maybe he just wants peacefulness. Peace of mind. Relaxation sense. You look through the maps for a little while, looking for something interesting. Unfortunately, the keys are in code and the layout's drawn in an unusual perspective. You can't make any sense of them. That was probably intentional. Same for the others, I imagine. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. When you get close to the brazier, I didn't yet, in the north alcove, something appears floating over it, rotating slowly. It looks strangely enough like a model of Shadowvale, then it changes again. It looks like Nethergate now. You're watching us. It changes again. You see a blue and green orb with white at the top and bottom. Oh, it's Earth. Then the image disappears. You wonder what the third thing was. It's an amazing device. The fairies here must be able to find out just about anything with it. Who are you? Zephyr. Ah, the Warframe. This dangerous-looking fairy is staring intently into the translucent images appearing above the pedestal in front of him. It's not a pedestal, it's a brazier. You clear your throat to get his attention, and he turns to speak with you. I'm Zephyr. I cannot be distracted for long. What is it? Lord Indigo told me to assist you if necessary. What are your duties here? I'm captain of the guard. Right now I contemplate ways to gain revenge. That's my job, leave it to me. Captain of whose guard? Who the hell do you think? Put two and two together. I served Lord Drak and I failed him. He trusted me, but while I was away on a journey to the Spire, Lord Relator had him murdered. Oh, how I long for revenge. What spire do you refer to? Is it the Spire of Ages? Yeah? Spire of Ages in the very centre of Shadowvale. The place around which all events here revolve. Oh, soon we'll be getting to go there, I imagine. Although maybe next chapter we'll be going to the Roman area in the southeast. Finally. Maybe then I can get the stones for the Rose Lady. The place around which all events here revolve. They are the ones who commanded us to give you the Eye of Cathrak. This was, of course, before the Romans stole it. Zephyr tries to concentrate on speaking with you, but the images floating above the pedestal are very hypnotic. He clearly wants to return to them. How do you plan revenge? I want revenge, but should I go anywhere near Lord Relator, he would have me killed in an instant. Should you ever seek vengeance on our behalf, though, be sure to come to me for assistance. I already have. Well, I need your assistance. I can help you by telling you two things. First, one of our agents is, or was, trapped in the north hall of the castle. If he's still alive, he may be in the cells in the northwest corner. Second, take some advice. What's your advice? Go up to Lord Drak's chambers. It's at the centre of this section of the castle. Pellenth is up there cleaning. She's a sharp one. She might be able to help you. Great, so you can't give me assistance. You're telling me to get assistance from someone who's imprisoned and a maid. Thanks. I guess giving me advice and info is assistance, actually. Where can I find your agent? He just explained. He gestures at the pedestal. I've had glimpses of him. He's in the cells at the far northern end. Didn't you say northwest a minute ago? Yeah, northwest corner. Great, you've changed your info now. You see, I even caught that. If that isn't just proof that I pay attention. I don't want to go in there. Yeah, it's too big. Whoa, big. What's over here? Hi guys. Anything cool? No. Can I bash this bastard? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah? Oh hi. What do you mean not mine? I thought I was allowed to take things to help. God, whatever. Fine, keep them. See if I care, I don't care. Wait. Come on, Bob. You're up. I'm up. Oh, there's a guard in here, never mind. I was going to close the door and nab stuff. As you could probably imagine. Sounds like the kind of thing I'd get up to. Oh my gosh. The stairway to the north leads up to a dusty back passage. Oh, I like back passages, not dusty ones though. I like moist ones. In fact, there's a lot of dust in this storeroom. Enough to clearly make out the human boot tracks leading down the steps and out of the door to the southwest. Sounds important, but I'm about to enter the part and go have something to eat. Although, do I really want something to eat? You see, some, KFC was brought back. Kinda not a huge fan of KFC. Had too much of it over the years, but it's still fairly tasty. I'm not picking that up. Oh, I hate when the letters go to such high amounts. I want to type H or M. Isn't this just... Oh, it's the place to be. I'm not going there yet. Bash. There's nothing in here. Why does this exist? I don't really know. There are a number of papers in this desk. They describe a long horrid litany of prisoners and punishments, each ordered and signed by one Lord Drak, most of which involve horrible fates for the victims. One of the pieces of paper, however, is different. It's a note signed by Lord Indigo of Castle Aethdoc. It reads, "This is a guest of mine. Please afford him all courtesy, Indigo. You take this with you." Do I? Don't know why. Does this room down here exist? Did I just go in there? Oh, yeah. Oh. Torture room. Oh, pincers. Fuck's sake. It's like orgasm denial. You know? You know what you want it to be. Oh, hi. But it never bloody is. Oh, shies and bags. Yeah. Bosh. Someone was, up until very recently, held prisoner here. The smell of unwashed humanoid. Oh! Is fresh and strong, as opposed to stale and faint. Whoever was here, however, is gone now. There's the smells again. Did they escape through a hole in the wall? No. Look at all these rooms to have a look in. The dead fairy in this cell looks like he was just thrown in here and left to starve. He wears the jolly clothes of one of the celebrants in the north wing. If you aren't careful, you may end up like this. Why would I? I'm not going to celebrate the death of whatever man person. Drak. With a name like that, why would I? Celebrate. Oh, you don't feel like telling me about this body. I don't know why they didn't bother taking the ring off him. Hello? The fuck is this? Just some kind of room. This chamber has been set up for executions. A blood-stained chair sits in the middle of the room, flanked by a pedestal with an extremely sharp knife and another pedestal with soporific herbs. A nearby bucket is handily provided to catch blood. Whatever. Hey look, ceremonial bastard hole. Right, well, this iron gate has the same level of excessive vandalism-resistant craftsmanship as the rest of Castle Aethdoc. Fortunately, it has a keyhole and one of your keys fits. Okay, well we'll take this and then we'll go. Rod of Calling. Mighty Beast, don't care. Gold bracelet. Please deposit ashes and extras in barrel after cremation. Be polite to the next body. Right, well, thanks for watching. See you next time, where we will continue to explore Castle Aethdoc. Maybe get some revenge. Probably not just yet, though. We've got all this to explore. Goodbye.